stitch. I've done my assessment. I have a 2nd degree laceration. You get to laugh at me now. There. See why you don't pull things really far? You hit people. Because there's always somebody who's watching. Oh, slow down. So there's my tie. Pick up my scissors. Cut. All right, so we're going to do a vaginal stitch. Make sure I'm wide, shallow, wide. I'm not putting tissue forceps in her vagina. I'm going to try not to grab the tip. This is great. I should be.
I'm a left-handed person.
Yeah, and as a right-handed old person who needs cognitive challenges and dexterity challenges, this is amazing. There, and we're going to pull this through. There's stitch 1. I'm going to pull that snug. Here we go with stitch 2. Let me see if I can get my thumb out. There we go. Now I feel just as awkward as somebody who's never done this. There we go. And I'm going to grab it, make sure it doesn't lock, reload, pull my stitch through. She's got some prominent labia, I'm catching them. Okay, I'm going to do one more, I think. Put this inside the needle so it won't lock. Bring the needle out, reload. Oh, come on you. Up you go. There. All right, and now I'm going to do my transition stitch just into the wound. Not too deep. Not too shallow. I want it to be just right. Okay. Now I'm going to open the wound up. I'm going to go directly across as best I can. Go parallel to the vagina and just take a tiny stitch for positioning. Because the whole transition stitch is about just positioning from one plane to the next, from the vaginal plane to the perineal plane. There we go. So how's that look? All right, now I'm going to loosen this back up, and I'm going to open up the wound. I'm going to move my client to the edge of the bed to make my life easier, and I'm going to go from, if we look at this, so if we look at this as a heart, see how it looks, it makes a heart right now? And this side looks bigger than this side. So she did not tear equally, so I have to take a bigger bite on the bigger side, front to back. Reload.
Left-handed, huh?
I love it. I love a challenge. I'm going to use the curve of the needle to see how I can open this up to make sure I get as far back as I need to. And I'm using this hand to stabilize the tissue. So there's the second half of that stitch. And I'm going to just gently pull, and that looks good to me. There's that. Yeah, I think that's good. Reload. Same thing. I'm going to go from front to back. And this is where practice and simulation are helpful in having you understand where the suture is and where your needle is in relation to the loops of suture so they don't get tangled. So I can go, oh, yep, I'll put that up out of my way. I use the back of the needle to get in there. Place the second half of the stitch. There we go. And at this point, when I pull that through, let me reload first. I don't like to leave my needle dangling because I'll drop it. There we go. So I now want to pull this. I want to pull this. I want to pull this. And now I want to pull this. So see how now I've gone and tightened this all up? Mm-hmm. Okay, and now I'm palpating. I've got a divot down below, so I need one more stitch in the perineal muscles. So I'm gonna do one, and I think I can get away with, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do half. And I'm gonna reload. Come here, don't poke her. No pokey pokey. There we go. There we go. All right, so now with this last half of this stitch, the reason I wanted to reload is otherwise I would be coming up here, and I actually want to go in directly across, but then I want to be able to come on purpose very carefully right to the skin edge. And not into the skin, just underneath the skin. So there's my positioning to change directions in the same plane. Does that make sense? See how that pulled right at the skin edge? Now I'm gonna have to think about this for a second because I don't think I've ever done this part with my left hand. All right. I've got to think. I love it. I feel for you all. So I'm going in at the skin edge, deep and up, too deep, too up, there. And where's the skin edge here? I'm gonna make a skin edge. Deep and up. This, my brain is going, does not compute. There we go. I'm gonna bring this out. I wonder why it was understandable going down, but not going up. So I want to go directly across. Let's find that skin edge again. So if you're not sure, kind of put a little tension and see how that shows the skin edge. So I'm going to go skin edge to deep and up, deep, and continue up to the other skin edge. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, remember that. You know, I gotta tell you my situation. I have 8 people do between the 30th, March 30th to
There we go.
April 7th. So, that's crazy. But then
And the edge again, this edge is just not as clear as the other one. Go directly across and change my angle. See how I changed not how my arm is, but how my needle holder is.
30th, March 1st.
And that's too big of a stitch. Go up.
That's too much. Bye. Bye. Safe travels.
Bye. All right, so we're almost there. And one more on this side. Wow. Using some brain energy. And I think I'm going to come out at this edge. I think this is big enough that I want to come right out. So there I've come out at the skin edge again. I think I probably went too far though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you get into your car without your key? No, okay. Yeah.
There we go. So I ended on my right.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to turn my needle to my, oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hey, I've only got one more stitch, don't break my suture. So I'm going to go in directly across
You want to
I'm
go
gonna dive
there.
under the hymen and out.
Hurricane.
Does it feel better that I'm fumbling? Does it make it feel less intimidating? So I'm again behind the hymen. I'm gonna go in on one side, out on the other side. I wanna make sure the hymen lines right up. So I think I actually need to come a little bit forward, but not through the hymen. So I gotta reposition that. So that's, we're gonna say that's behind the hymen. I could see the hymen in real life. And then I'll go ahead and tie. Okay? Did that get me slower?
Yes, it did actually.
Was it easier to watch?
It was.
Thank you. So let me ask a question. Would the day work better if there was a demo at the beginning?
Yes.
And at what part at the beginning?